Hello, everyone. My name is Mrs. Irvin, and I am the team leader for Team Empire, and I also teach Math 8 or pre-algebra, as well as Algebra 1. A little bit about me. This is my third year here at Noblesville West. I used to be a dean over on the west side of Indianapolis for a junior-senior high, and I have always taught middle school and math in general. So it's been a joy to be able to continue to do that. Today I'm just going to go over my syllabus to let you know about classroom expectations and procedures. And the class I'm going to talk about now is the Algebra 1 class. If you go to Canvas, you should see my page. It looks like this. And then right here it says welcome and the welcome letter. So I gave every kid a copy of this letter on the first day of school, and they were to fill it out to let me know if they have reliable internet at home and to make sure I have correct email addresses. If you're watching this and you don't know correctly, you aren't receiving weekly emails from me on Friday afternoons of our team newsletter, please just send me a quick email and I will add you to the list. With Algebra 1, this is a high school credit class, so at the end of the year, students will receive a high school credit and have one less math to take. Typically, students that take Algebra 1 will take geometry next year, then Algebra 2, pre-cal of some kind, as well as calculus of some kind their senior year. As I said earlier, my name is Mrs. Irvin. Here's my contact information, email, and my office phone. Materials that students need to bring is a charged iPad every day, at least 2 pencils in case one breaks, loose leaf paper and notebook, calculator, math folder. Their math workbook can stay at home. I gave them this the first day that they attended school. If your child has misplaced theirs, please let me know and I will try to get another copy to them. Their face mask, obviously. Colored pencils and scissors aren't always used but are very helpful in the class to color code notes. I expect students to be on time, but we do know with washing your hands and sanitizing and going to the bathroom that it may take a little bit longer, so we aren't really counting tardies unless it's excessive. We want students to be responsible, so completing their homework, keeping their masks on, and their cell phones hopefully will not become a distraction. If it does, I'll take it till the end of the period the first time. Second time, I will contact you and put a log entry, keep it till the end of the day. Third time, Mr. Kite, myself, and your student will probably have a meeting about how we can figure out responsible ways to use our cell phone and keep possession of it here at school. Being respectful is huge. Math isn't always easy, especially Algebra 1. A lot of the times this is the first time students will actually struggle or have to study in math. So asking those questions and not feel like they're being made fun of is key. Respect themselves, respect the other students, and respect myself. I will call on students to have their hands raised, keeping an open mind. It might not be always easy or enjoyable, but we will get through it together. Virtual work is to be submitted by midnight or 11:59 p.m. That way I can get it for the next day and see if students are struggling, whether or not I should go on with the lesson or go back and reteach. Makeup and late work is always accepted. The last day that I will accept makeup or late work will be the day of the assessment. I will tell students at least a week in advance what is happening so that students can know that late work is going to be due on that day. Tardies, again, we aren't really counting those, so that's not really going to have to come into play unless it's excessive. The grading scale is there on the right-hand side. It says it always has been here at Noblesville as well as in the high school. Students will receive 75% of their grade from assessments and 25% from classwork, which are like our homework quizzes and things that they would be doing on their virtual days. Teaching will actually happen on the days that they are present in and at school. Also, with assessments, I do allow students to retake them as many times that they want to retake them. So if they would like to retake every single test or quiz in here, that is completely fine. There is a retake form here in the classroom as well as on my Canvas page for students to fill out in case they would like to do a retake on a quiz or test, and that is completely fine. However, since this is a high school level class with Algebra 1, second semester I'm only going to allow them to retake 2 assessments. And that's because in Algebra 1 and in the high school they don't typically allow you to do retakes, so I want to prepare them to be successful in high school. Hopefully behavior will never become an issue, but respect and being prompt and respectful, responsible, I think students will be on the right track. Virtual learning is when students are coming to school one day and then they virtually learn at home. Typically, there'll be a lesson taught at school, and then at home there will be a quick quiz either on Canvas or Edulastic in order for them to be able to demonstrate mastery. There is also always an attendance question, and this is crucial. I cannot count your child present if they do not answer the attendance question. Typically, the attendance question has nothing to do with math, but it is a quick way for me to know, yes, the student logged on to my class. Now, that is not for a grade. It is for attendance purposes only. There will be something else for them to do. If we end up closing the school down again, which most likely will happen this year, when we don't know, and it probably will happen more than once, we'll try to go back and it won't work. That is completely e-learning. So one day I will do a video lesson with optional practice, and then the next day they'll do a 5 to 10 question quiz, and it will be counted for right and wrong answers. So it's crucial that students are doing the lesson and making sure that they understand it. I'll offer help sessions every day, as well as during virtual learning. If students need help, they just need to contact me via email, and I can set up a video conference if need be in the morning, in the evening, or during my lunchtime. Assessments will be done through Canvas if we go to full e-learning, and it'll be under the assignments tab or quiz tab for them to complete. If there is not a grade in the gradebook for any time, that means that I do not have a grade, meaning I do not have it in my possession. I try to record grades quickly, that way parents and students know what they are missing when they are missing it. So if you do see a blank or something marked missing or a 0, that means I do not have it. As a reminder, this is a high school level course. There will be a lot of new concepts that students may not understand, and at the beginning it's going to go quickly through review, and then we will slow back down. You will earn at least 1 credit for your math class towards your diploma in high school based on this course. If there are issues with Canvas, assignments, assessments, or you need help, I will not know, especially with virtual learning, that you're having issues if you do not email me. It is completely fine if you email from your phone, because internet might not be working at home and you'll have to use your hotspot or your phone and can't use it as a hotspot. Please just make sure that when your students are emailing me about issues technology related or anything related, that they do include their name. Let me know who is talking to me. If you do have any further questions, please feel free to email me, and feel free to also call my office if you need to. I will get back to you as soon as possible. I'm looking forward to a great year, even if it's a little bit different than we have in years past. I hope you have a wonderful day and take care.